My name is Valerie Elam, and I live in Southwest Florida in Cape Coral specifically. And before attending CCTG, I had been in banking and lending. I did mortgages for 17 years until the market crashed. When the market crashed, then we opened a little family restaurant, and we did that for 7 years. And then, to be honest with you, I really missed the whole financial part of my life. So then that's when I found CCTG, and I graduated in January 2015. Well, this year has been really fun because I've got to do a whole bunch of different loans that I didn't actually do when I did the typical residential mortgage business. So I've done 6 different SBA loans. The biggest one we funded paid us $16,000 in commission. The smallest one we funded still paid like $5,500 in commission. So they were very lucrative. And on top of that, they were great loans for the borrower. They helped the borrower. They got them working capital. They got them to the next level in their business where they needed to be. Currently, we have approximately $10 million in the pipeline. Through Prime Commercial Lending, I think I have about $4 million working with them right now. They are instrumental in definitely the path of least resistance. Which is the best lender? Which is the best documents to get? And how to actually package the loan so it'll fund in the quickest and shortest amount of time. We have quite a few large transactions. Just the nature of the economy right now. There's a lot of builders. There's a lot of shopping centers. There's a lot of investors who are pulling cash out and trying to diversify their portfolios. So right now we are working on a huge 60,000 square foot warehouse. It's going to be a $2 million construction loan. We're also working on a multifamily unit that's $6 million project. We're doing a $2 million loan. We're also working on a shopping center. It's a 18 unit commercial strip center. It's worth probably $500 million. We're getting them $2.5 million. I would say on those transactions, there's probably about $90,000 in fees. And the sky is the limit. And intermixed with all of these big deals, every single day I have 2 or 3 people who are looking for a working capital. So that's what's so exciting. So I've gotten my son involved this year, and I have a couple other reps. And basically they're doing a lot of these working capital loans because we have so many small businesses in this area, from pool companies, landscapers, kitchen manufacturers, cabinet companies, flooring, and they all want to expand. And what do they need when they expand? They need advertising, they need staffing, they need another building, they need trucks, and they all need capital. And most of them do not fit into that bank box. I would say 90% of the small businesses are not going to fit in, either due to their credit, cash flow, revenue on their tax returns, or whatever. And so we basically are the catch-all for that. And on top of that, it's such an awesome networking with the banking system. So instead of competing with the banks, we actually are partnering with the banks. So we are helping our community, and that's what we're supposed to be doing. So what the bank can't make work because of their guidelines and regulations, they can feed them over to us. One way or another, we can get these small businesses the funds they need to grow and to expand and to keep our economy pumping. So it's a win-win on every level. Well, how I found CCTG is I had sold my restaurant, and I was trying to figure out, what am I going to do when I grow up? So, of course, I had this financial background. I had, run small businesses. So I wasn't quite sure. I didn't really want to jump into another small business with a whole bunch of employees because I had done that. And so I was really looking for something that I could kind of do on my own, and I could kind of set my own time frames. I could have evenings and weekends off, something I didn't really have at the restaurant. So when I first saw this, I kind of thought, I kind of know all this. I've been in the finance market forever, so I knew all of this. But then when I investigated a little farther, I saw that they had so many different levels of financing options, and that I really hadn't been in before. So, and they have the connections. That's the main thing with CCTG. Yes, you can know how to do all the paperwork back and forth, but if you don't have a good source and a constant refreshing of sources, because as we all know in the financial market, things come and go really fast. So by being able to work with them, where I feel like they're really in the financial hub and they're constantly searching and sourcing out new options for us, that to me is invaluable. So that's really why I signed up for it. Not that I really needed to know how to put together a rent roll or how to do operating statements. I've done those for years. But to have those connections where you can pick up the phone and say, okay, I have this, $10 million warehouse. Where should I go with this? And basically they can give me 2 or 3 options. And what's great is when you call that company, they're very receptive to you. You are not a stranger to them. They're like, oh, you're part of CCTG? Yeah, your rep is so-and-so. Let me get you right on that. And usually the email response is great. The response has been just really great by being in that group. So even if you weren't in the real estate market or you weren't in the financial market, just being able to have those sources, they can pretty much walk you through the steps. I love this business because I can basically do it anywhere, anytime. If I go out for dinner, it doesn't matter who I'm sitting to. Most likely, they will be my customer down the line. So, and I like helping people. So it's just really fun. And I am my own boss, which I love that. I can set up my own schedule. I can work day, evening, weekend. It doesn't really matter. I can work when I want to, and I love what I'm doing. So I've been working with Prime Commercial Lending for 11 months now. They're very responsive. They help me do the paperwork at the beginning. They're on it. There's not one bad thing I can say about it. If first thing in the morning, sometimes I'm emailing and I get responses at 7:30 in the morning, which is crazy. But yeah, they work really hard. CCTG set up so many options and so many ways to make money. You can do there's hundreds of ways you can make money in the financial business. You just have to find what you like and what your niche is and what your venue and what you feel comfortable in. And there's thousands of ways to make money. Everybody is your customer. So you just have to pick what you like to do every day. Well, CCTG set up a beautiful website for me. I couldn't be happier with it. It just sets you up. You look professional and like you have all what you do. You have all these products right off the bat. They're wonderful. They have all sorts of internet options. They've set up, I have used them for the constant contact where they do flyers for me like every week and send it out to, all my sources. And they've been great. They're again, very responsive. They know the market. They know who they're marketing to. And you can use them at any level. You can start with a small budget to a big budget, just depending on, how much work you can handle. I would recommend CCTG to anybody who wants to be in control of their own life, who doesn't really want to have to go to work every day and have a set schedule, but who really likes what they do. I think at this point in my life, I have a lot of knowledge, I have a skill set, I have a lot of connections, a lot of networking. And so if all of a sudden I have these tools where I can help my community to be a better place, to get the capital they need, to work with literally everybody that I live with, to me, that's a great life. I like that life. I like being able to work with all these people and see their businesses grow and change and see them spread out and expand, and to be able to help them. And it's just fun to be in that part of the community. I love having my weekends off. I love having my evenings free. And I would recommend the program to anybody. I mean, it's absolutely amazing how much information you can get in that 10-day program. And then there's literally thousands of options you can do with the information that they give you.